Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mike McKinney coming to you live at APCW. I've got with me tonight an up-and-coming great tag team is here in APCW, the Reality Check, Rude Boy Rodney Wayne and the Zero Brandon Shane. And we'll get a little bit more about both these guys here in just a minute. They've had two great matches up to this point. They won their first one, but they kind of had come up a little bit short. What happened in your last match against Angel's Army?
Well, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Robert Gibson and the APCW management, because after further review of the tape last month's match against the Angels Army, in a situation where I was poked in the eyes and thrown out of the ring, they cheated my boy Zero on the roll-up. They found out that neither one of the men involved in the pinfall at the end of the match was legal to be in the ring at the time. Now, I wasn't crying about that, because the Bible teaches us a righteous man falls 6 times, gets back up for the 7th. With that being said, I'd be lying to you if I didn't tell you that I'm excited about this opportunity. And big man, I ain't crying that you poked me in the eyes. How them ribs feel, by the way? We'll chalk that one up to rookie mistake or veteran experience, maybe both. But you need to bring all that experience with you. You need to bring all that size you got, because I'll tell you what I'm coming with on the 9th. I'm coming with a faith like Daniel in that lion's den. I'm coming with hope like Moses in the wilderness. And I'm going to have a heart like David standing in front of that giant, baby. So February the 9th, happy early Valentine's Day, because you will be mine.
Angels Army, you ended up with against Alister Crowe out there in the ring. Got a little bit of issue there towards the end. Tell us what happened out there.
Those who exalt themselves will be humbled, but those who humble themselves will be exalted. You see, therefore, you think I'm talking about you, Elrod, Campbell, and Alister Crowe in the Angels Army, but I'm actually talking about myself. See, what the people doesn't know, they don't know this. That night, I had a conversation with my father. And I said, why me? Why the mistake have to be on me? He said, let me take that loss for you. So that way, Brandon, you could go on forward living in victory. So let me tell everybody something. Come February the 9th, you're facing a different kind of team. You're facing a repented one. You're facing somebody that is the anointed, the chosen few. He sent us out to the field. So let's go be laborers.
All-Pro Championship Wrestling has returned. We start off the match with tag team action. Angels Army being represented by Elrod, Campbell, and the newest member, Alister Crowe. And there is the lead of Angels Army, Angel herself, who has not seemed quite the same ever since she had her encounter, for lack of a better term, with Darkmon. A choke slam has certainly changed her attitude. Doesn't look like she's gotten a lot of sleep the last couple of weeks. Her focus is a lot less of the dark southern flower that we have come to know and as some fans might say, despise. Particularly the gentleman on the front row that constantly yells out, Angel Crybaby, which is probably why she's holding her ears right now. Lots of voices going on in her head that she is having a hard time managing, it would appear. Although, despite the fact that she's having these internal issues, her charges, Elrod, Campbell, Alister Crowe, seem like they are ready for the task at hand, that being the returning reality check. Zero and the Rude Boy. As you can see, they are easily quite the favorite here, going through their pre-match ritual. Rodney and Brandon getting prepared for their return match. As you saw in the recap, they did not win the match, although it was through dubious means, as the wrong man, or the wrong men, I should say, both. Neither man on either team were legal. Referee counted either way, and reality check went down, unfortunately. Well, I guess fortunately for them, APCW management did take a look at the video. They did see that the wrong man was in the ring, and a rematch has been granted. So Rodney and Brandon Reality Check are back in the house, and they will get their opportunity to go against Angel's Army, who is in several incarnations pretty much ran the roost here in APCW for quite some time. But will it carry over this time? Will the Reality Check prove differently? That is the question at hand.
The First Lady of APCW, Angel.
Like her or not, that is the official title, First Lady of APCW. Man, she is having some horrible voices going on today.
265 pounds, Elrod Campbell.
The enforcer of Angel's Army, Elrod, maybe the most hated man in APCW.
Shreveport, Louisiana. He weighed in under today at 152 pounds, Alister Crowe.
And Alister Crowe, maybe we should call him Hit for Hire, because once the money came out, he just signed his soul right on over to Angel.
Brandon Shane, Rude Boy Rodney Wayne,
There we are, Brandon and Rodney. Reality Check. And the microphone is in the hands of Mr. Campbell.
You two, it was brought to our attention that you two have been posting crap about us on the All Pro Championship Wrestling page. Well, let me explain something to you. Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. You may think this is some joke. You may think this is funny. I got news for you. When we step in this ring, we are all business. And you people, you don't think for 1 second that we didn't hear the cheers when the Beast, Darkmond, Chokeslam, Angel, you people cheered. And in some sick and sadistic way, you asked him to do it again. You two want to talk about Jesus? I got no problem with that. We all know Jesus sent his son to die for the sins of man. Well, tonight, you two are going to die for the sins of them.
Strong words by Elrod, saying that the team of Reality Check are going to die for the sins of the fans. Interesting. Brandon and Rodney do not seem concerned at all. They actually seem pretty easy going right now. Well, that was until we got some shots in the back of the head here by Angel's Army. No. The referee's going to have to institute some control here as Elrod and Alister have jumped Brandon and Rodney, Rude Boy and Zero. And there is no legal man in the ring right now. The referee, Brian Brock, is going to have to do something here. I mean, they are really just taking Rude Boy and Zero to town here. Rodney's been dumped out to the floor. Brandon's stuck in the ring. Oh. Tossed back into the turnbuckles by Elrod and Alister. Rodney's on the outside. I guess they have defaulted Brandon into the role of the legal man. Drop toe hold by Elrod Campbell. Elbow drop. Nice teamwork by the team of Angel's Army. So even the referee didn't decide it, but the Angel's Army made a decision for him. So I guess it's going to be Elrod and Brandon that's going to start this off. Rodney's having words with the referee as Alister's coming around the side. Alister plants Rodney face first into the steel post on the outside. And meanwhile, we got Elrod, who is just taking Brandon and showing him off front row to the fans here. The people that are rooting Reality Check on. And believe me, they got a lot of people that are rooting him on. But it only seems like it serves to drive Elrod Campbell that much harder. Elrod places Brandon back into the ring. Question not, there we go. Will Brandon be able to turn it around? He got a quick shot in, but reversal by Elrod. Duck underneath by Brandon. High cross body, but caught by the big man. Elrod's got him in a carry position. And a reverse fall away. Just tosses him across the ring. Elrod in complete control here. Uppercut. That's kind of jarred Brandon. You could hear people saying, "Come on, Brandon," but I'm not sure what it. I was going to say I'm not sure if he had anything to kick out, but Elrod again. They took the option away from the referee the first time. This time they took the option of even kicking out away from their opponent. Elrod wanted to dish out a little bit more. They haven't had enough side rushing leg sweep to the legal man who is now Alister Crowe. Might have been close enough for a tag, but Brandon wasn't capable of reaching his arm out. As a modified Northern Lights takes him over, and again, not going for the cover. Suplexes him down, picks him back up. Alister Crowe looking to dish out more punch. Perhaps this is the narrative that Angel has decided to unleash onto their opponents today, that a simple 3 count, it just simply will not be enough. A measured knee right into the side of the back. And now chin lock, just neutralizing him. Brandon reaching out for his partner, but unable to make that tag right now. Rodney's on the outside. He's trying to get the crowd to bring it up. Get Brandon motivated to make the tag. Brandon's in a bad position on the center of the ring, and he's got to do some work to get away from it. Couple elbows. Got close, but Alister brought that to a screeching halt. Brought it to a halt by grabbing the hair, tossing him back across the ring. Ganai's got him in the corner, several shoulder blocks right there in his in no man's land as it relates to Brandon. Like a snap mare ready to go. No, it doesn't take him over. Leaves him alone, leaves him there for Elrod. Elrod hip tosses him right to the center. Meanwhile, while referee Brian Brock is trying to get Rodney back out of the ring, a double suplex takes place on the other side. Angel is pleased with herself. If you can see her applauding her men's work. I was just saying, hey, it was a tag. It's legal. Elrod now in control. Good chin lock applied. Brandon trying to get himself up to his feet. Elbows into the abdomen. And a roll through and a quick tag. Rodney's now in the ring, and he comes in with a body shot on Elrod Campbell, stoops him over, sends him to the, I was going to say sends him to the mat, but it's actually sending him out to the floor. And sends him out to the floor at the jeers of the fans. Rodney letting some of that fighting background shine through as he's inviting Alister to come in. This is that pent-up energy that the rude boy has waiting on him, and those fists are deadly. As asking for, he left into the corner. A couple of headbutts right into the chest of Elrod Campbell. Comes in with a big splash. The side of the body comes out, bulldog. Campbell is down. Looks like Rodney's looking for the cover. He's not going to waste any time. Elrod gets the left shoulder up. Rodney kicking out the, nice maneuver there. I would say kicking out the back of the thigh. Dropped the shin across his own shoulder, like a little bit of a modified shin breaker. Now he's applying a leg lock. He could potentially get a submission here. Rodney having words with Alister as he keeps Elrod neutralized. Elrod's in a bad way now. It looks like the knee and the leg, left leg is the target of the rude boy. The fans there are really rooting for him to take this match home. Leg drop right across the knee. Alister, now the tides have turned, and it's Alister trying to get his partner motivated to get over and make the tag. Meanwhile, Rodney's dragging Elrod back over to his corner. Great tag team wrestling, a smart tag team wrestling. And they both got him. Rolls through, snaps the legs. Double fist to Alister Crowe, who might have been caught napping there. But it's Brandon and Alister going toe-to-toe, but Brandon's getting the better of that. Taking Alister to the floor. Elrod still stuck in the ring. Spinning toe hold, which is a time-tested maneuver. Ask the Funks. A move that has proved quite useful over the years of professional wrestling. As Brandon catches it with a little bit of a leg DDT that looks like he's going back for that spinning toe hold. I don't know if he's quite mastered it as well as Dory or Terry Funk has, but perhaps he could secure a submission. He's just moved that over into a leg lock. Elrod looks like he's thinking about it. He's got the hand up, perhaps like he wants to tap out, but he's trying to fight it. Alister's coming in the ring, telling the referee, "Good, look, get over there. Look at Brandon." Very quickly, he comes in, pulls Elrod, gets him to the ropes, and slides out. Like it or not, you gotta appreciate the lookout that Crowe has done for his partner. But Shane and Wayne have come back in, and Reality Check is back in control. Say Rodney and Brandon, they're back in control here, and another leg lock applied. Elrod has not been able to get up to a vertical base, which is probably the best move for Reality Check at this point. Keep the big man down to where his strength cannot be utilized, and they may just walk away from this as the victors of the match. And also, they seem to have done a good job of cutting the ring in half, keeping the Elrod away from his partner. Elrod just took a shortcut there and raked the eyes. And a tag off to Brandon. He's coming back into the ring, the legal man. And Alister also legal, duck underneath the clothesline. Brandon sends Alister into the corner. Comes, takes him out, walks him over to his corner. Crowe brings him down on the knee. Gutbuster. Front face lock applied. Modified DDT by Rodney. Elrod just ran around the corner and just pulled the referee out of the ring to prevent that count. That potentially could have been it. But we'll never know now because Elrod stopped it at the 2. Now Rodney's having words with the referee. Probably not the best time for that. Alister just rolled his way over while this conversation is happening. Now he's got the tag in. The big man is back in, and Rodney's going to have to fend him off, but a quick kick in the abdomen brought whatever steam he had down to a halt. Rodney clips the knee. Back to that knee. There lies the sign. It's back to the knee that they've already worked on for several minutes earlier in the match. So it wasn't a random shot. Rodney knew exactly what he was going for, a swinging neck breaker. Elrod might be in a bad way, headbutt to Elrod, and now Alister, he's seeing that his partner's in bad shape here, just came in cleaning house. All over Rodney with just those shots. Rodney now fighting from his knees, trying to fend off Alister. He's about to come back over to him. Referee Brian Brock is, I guess he's trying to institute some kind of control, but he's not doing a great job of it right now. Rodney dropped an elbow to the back of Alister's head. Elrod comes in and gives him a kick to the back, around the kidney area. Rodney was doing a fine job of trying to fend off too, but there's only so much you can do for so long. Elrod plants him with a body slam. There's the tag. Angel's Army trying to exert control once again. Angel on the outside, pacing back and forth. If you didn't know better, you would think that she had like a super duper migraine out there. But like I said earlier, I can only imagine it's the voices in her head that has seemingly been unhinged by that massive choke slam she took. But that's neither here nor there. Snap her out of the corner, dropping the knee to the spine, and we are pulling Rodney in that horrible position there. Again, neutralizing the rude boy, keeping him away from his partner, who was desperately trying to get him motivated to come over to make the tag. As are the fans out in the building tonight. Stomp on the foot, elbow to the apple. There's the tag. The 0 into the ring. There's reversal. Beautiful move by Alister. Crowe didn't take him across to the other turnbuckle like he would have been traditional to do. He whipped him into his turnbuckle. Made sure that he was right there where his partner could take advantage of him. And now Brandon has to fend off Elrod as well as Alister. Well, Alister's back over to the other side dealing with Rodney. These guys are really just laying it in there. There's a big chop across the chest. Elrod dealing with Brandon on one side. Alister with Rodney. Tried to send him in. The reversal sends him down. Elrod knocked his own partner over. Rodney goes with a cover, and there's the 3. Look at them. They are excited. Reality check. This match was about redemption. And redeemed themselves they have. Reality check has won the match. And you can see right there. Well, now you can see Angel complaining about what happened. And it is amazing. Last month when it was the old switcheroo of persons, there was no complaint then. But this time it seems to be Reality Check that has pulled the fast one, and Angel is none too happy about it. However, everybody else in the building are ecstatic. See the fans out there, they are really rooting and cheering for Reality Check. It is a tag team that they have solidly gotten behind. Angel's complaining here, but really there was not much that Elrod or Alister could do at that point. You saw the reversal. Alister being the, lighter of the two. Looked like he was just steamrolled by his own partner. And all it took at that point was Brandon to distract or hold Elrod up just long enough for Rodney to score the pin. And that's what happened. Brilliant tag team work. Brilliant. Army takes the L right here, but they are certainly not finished, despite how Angel may look and feel at this point. You saw a little wild there that there's no animosity between Elrod and Alister. Just looks like they got the better of them, and I'm sure that they will try to make the comeback and come again. Angel's Army has not been a fixture in APCW for this amount of time to allow small setbacks to get them. But Reality Check is a team on the rise, and there's certainly going to be competition for them in the future. Next match on the card, Zach Mosley taking on the hype Chris Henry. This is going to be interesting to showcase the styles, and as we have going into the ring right now, at least showcasing himself in the ring is Zach Mosley. Right off the bat, I gotta say that I love the tights. Doesn't look very happy to be dealing with the fans or ring announcer or just people in general. Look like he's demanding for some praise, but I'm not sure how much praise he's gonna get while he's somewhat berating the people. But the tights are very superstar Billy Graham. Although, you know, the tie-dye thing, lots of color in there. Gotta say that's at least he's a good looking outfit. We just heard it. It's time. One of the original sons of APCW, the hype, Chris Henry. Referee checking out Mosley over there in the corner, momentarily. Here we are. Chris Henry makes his way back out to ringside. And his match of the night. And as he's making his way out to ringside for his match tonight, I don't know if you just caught that at the top of the screen. Zach seems none too impressed. Not only is he not so impressed, he seems bored. Conversely, on the outside, we got Henry, who's pretty much serenading the crowd, having a good time. I mean, we're talking about complete and polar opposites between these two. Trying to make sure that the fans get everything that they paid for. Enjoy the show. Mosley's, as I stated earlier, not impressed. Look at him. You can read that entirely through his body language. It says it all. Henry, on the other hand, excited. He's fucked up, ready to go. Zach's over there saying, can we get this thing started? It looks like it's about to happen. So here's the ring announcement.
With a 15-minute time limit, introducing first, weighing in early today at 188 pounds, and from the trashiest place in America.
By the way, if you didn't know, that's right here in Douglasville, Georgia.
Yeah, cut the mic again.
Trashy. Did they do that to me on purpose?
Once again, from the trashiest place in America, and what did you say?
Right here in Douglasville, Georgia.
And insulting the audience at large, saying that the trashiest place in America, Douglasville, Georgia, which of course is where they're performing. So not even really taking account of where he's from.
And his opponent, admittedly from Douglasville, Georgia. He weighed in early today.
And again, the opposite side of the spectrum. Got a guy that's embracing.
Chris Henry.
Also from Douglasville. It doesn't view it as the trashiest place in America, that's for certain. We're trying to get the crowd going. Yeah, I think we got the bell is rung now. This is what Mosley's been waiting for. I would suspect that Henry was waiting for it too. He just doesn't wear his emotion on his sleeve. Or perhaps a little bit of mind games there, who knows. But that's not a here nor there now. We got a side headlock applied. Mosley's cranking down on Henry, trying to exert some dominance early into the match. Saw a little bit of a hair pull there. And for so early in his career, kind of expertly hid that from the referee. Top wrist lock applied by Henry. Henry with ease looking for the breakdown here. Puts his foot to the back of the knee for Mosley, and now barring out the arm. To the back of the head, the side of the head, brings him down. again, like I said, with ease. Learns how to control the body. Bringing it back up. Mosley doesn't know what's going on and doesn't know what didn't know what to expect. Couldn't really defend the portion of the body. Henry just kind of kept him guessing to the last minute until he popped that wrist. Ooh, man. Big chop. Mosley. Then he comes right back with the twisting wrist locks and down to the turnbuckle. Deep arm drag. And another one. Bars out the arm. Mosley looks like he's frustrated a little bit earlier. And I guess rightfully so. I mean, for that brief moment that he did gain some advantage, Henry took it right by the shoulder. But now he's back in control. Rearing back that fist. Mosley's wanting to pop him in the mouth, but I think he knows that the referee does not take kindly to Cole's fist here. Now got a unique version of a hammerlock applied. Henry's got him locked down on the mat. Mosley's got to try to find himself a way out of it. At least that's what he's looking for. Maybe he's looking for a submission. Mosley gets his foot on the ropes. Breaks that up. So that frustration is really bleeding through right now. Oh. Smack in the face. I don't know what else he's expected to get out of that other than motivated Henry. And that's what motivated me did. Just drove him right back into the turnbuckle with a series of shoulder blocks. Zach Mosley is hurt. I guess there will be no more catch as catch can wrestling. A quick kick to try to buy some time, but it didn't buy enough. Henry hoists him up into the fireman's carry position. Gunbuster. Great execution. Zach is down. If he's down for the count, only time will tell. Henry's kind of feeling the hype right now. He's lining him up with some body shots. Kick to the thigh. Definitely by Mosley for that high kick. Beautiful backflip by Zach Mosley for that sweep. So I guess we a little game of one-upsmanship perhaps. Zach showing that he is as agile as Henry is. Henry just popped him back down. Suspended kick to the back of the head. Just grounds Mosley. Throat thrust, all about some chops. Henry's not really falling for, I won't say falling for Zach's tricks, but he's been relatively immune to whatever Zach has pulled out of his bag of tricks. Yes, he is ready for this match. Standing moonsault, and as I talk about it, he catches himself. Perhaps it wasn't what Zach could do, but what he did to himself that brought this to a halt. Zach found the time to roll out of the way. Henry just landed flat. Standing moonsault, and that might have changed the tide. Into the ropes, springboarded up, Mosley covered. Coming off of that high cross body, and now high cross body into a backdrop, into a chop. That's a recover, but not enough. Going for it again. And a 2 count. As I was saying, the errant moonsault may have been the mistake that Zach was waiting for. Elbow shot. Crowd trying to get Henry motivated. Body slam into the ropes. Driving that knee into the chest and now pushing down near the throat. I was thinking that the referee might need to check and see if that might have been a choke put in on the slide. Chin lock applied. Neutralizing Henry here. Dead center of the ring, great position, keeps him away from the ropes. Breaking it down. Perhaps Mosley will be able to gain a submission victory, although if I was a betting man, I would say I doubt it. Up to the standing position, jawbreaker. That's what experience will do for him. Found his way out of that hole. Oh. Mosley with a handful of hair. Just took him back of the head first into the canvas. He's got a lot of hair for that to occur. The leg sweep. It looks like Henry is going for a sharpshooter. Well, depending on where you are in the country, perhaps you recognize this as a Scorpion Deathlock, but either way, it is a painful hold, sharpshooter or Deathlock, and he could get the submission victory here. Mosley's trying to fight his way out of it, looking to try to either make the counter or get to the ropes. It looks like the ropes is going to be the option, and yes, he does make it. It's that right hand on there and pulls himself out. He pulls himself all the way out to the floor. I mean, perhaps trying to institute a little bit of a timeout since we have no official timeouts in professional wrestling. But he does pull himself out to the jeers of the fans right down the front row. He's going for the count, but Henry coming in and out does break that, which only serves to give Mosley a little bit more time. Throat thrust. Big chop across the chest. Mosley's got him up. It's like he, lawn darts him into the side of the steel post. That's not going to be good for Henry at all. Looks like he might be a little discombobulated there. Referees restarted the count. Zach is in the ring. He could take this by count out. I'm sure either way he will take the victory. And he's trying to get himself up. Amazingly, after being thrown into the steel, he got himself back into the ring, but got himself right back into the waiting arms and feet of Zach Mosley. Zach saying it's it. He's going for a finish. Whatever that may be, he's looking for a big suplex perhaps. No! Somehow, Henry is able to turn that into a modified stunner of sorts. Twisted his body, brought himself down, hooked the head, and popped him. Let's go for a cover. Not enough weight across the shoulders. Zach Mosley able to get the left shoulder up off of the canvas. He's still in this. Henry was able to turn this thing around. Amazingly. Back up to his feet. That shoves him off. And for the second time in this match, a slap. And I asked the first time, I'm not sure what he's looking to gain off of doing a slap to Henry, because all it seemed to do, spinning with side kick, drops Mosley, puts him right down the mat. But like I said, all it serves to do with these slaps is it just gets Henry upset. And when he gets upset, it's like Zach pays the price for it. To the outside, on the apron. Looks like he's signaling to the people, some sort of springboard move. We know that he's capable of high-flying maneuvers. He just waved it off and said no.
Up top.
Now he's saying up top. So perhaps it'll be Henry up to the top turnbuckle.
He's getting a big one.
I just heard him say he's getting a big one. It looks like he's wanting to take Mosley up to the top for something. He got him in the finals carriage, wanted to walk him out, but the referee's standing in the way. And I don't know if he just caught that, but Mosley just popped the referee in the eye while he was getting close up to it, and a low blow, and just smacked his head back with that, yanking his hair and the tights. 2, 3. Quick thinking by Zach Mosley, whether you like it or not, and he has scored the victory. That was a series of stuff that he went through to get the poke in the eye, low blow, yanking the hair, pulling the tights, going for the count. I mean, it was the stars aligned, even if Zach Mosley had to force them into alignment. Right or wrong, or no matter how we look at it, Mosley he's scored the win. And he pulled a fast one out of a veteran of the ring. Certainly a veteran of APCW, a founding father, if you will.
Are you guys having a good time? You know what, so are we. Once again, this is for the APCW Tag Team titles. To unify them.
APCW Tag Team Champions. Although that...
If it's me alone, or if it's me and Jeff, still the best in the business. Get ready, boy.
I'll say, although that seems a little bit premature for me to say that, because even though he's the Tag Team Championships are available, the Tag Team Champions are not. We have a singular Tag Team Champion, Eric Adamz. His partner, Jeff Steele, to the best of my knowledge, is nowhere in the building. We have Adamz coming out with both title belts. Parading around, I mean, you just heard him. He got up into the cameras, and whether it's by himself or whether with Jeff Steele, they are the best in the business. And certainly the point to be made that they are the best in APCW. The Carolina Fight Club are the only team, and for that matter, the only persons in APCW to have won a championship more than twice. And they've held the championship longer than anybody else in APCW. So that is a very arguable point that Eric Adamz has, like him or not. He used to be beloved. These days, not so much. Speaking of beloved, we have a new face here that is really beloved by the fans, Landon Hale. Saw the fans just kind of pop up to their feet as he came out through the curtain. Loved by the fans, and he seems to love them too. He goes around giving the old handshake. Everybody's coming in there. They have really gotten on their feet there. Originally, this was scheduled to be a tag team match for the APCW Championship. Well, excuse me, the APCW Tag Team Championship that you see being held by Eric Adamz right there. He has no problem letting Hale know who's the champion in this equation. And I see some confusion on the face of our ring announcer here. Hold on.
This is kind of weird. Wait a minute, guys. Am I delusional? It says right here on the poster that this is an APCW Tag Team title match. I see Eric Adamz with both belts. Is your guy in the back? I mean, there's your Landon Hale. Okay, so where's your partner?
Well, just like anything in life, things get you down. Even the big guy that's a monster, he has the flu.
Okay, so he's got the flu, all right? So you got both belts. Where's your partner?
He had a proctologist appointment.
Does that mean his head was up his butt? Oh, your head was up his butt. Okay. All right.
I see assaulting Adamz and pulling Hale in the way.
Well, anyway, I'll get this out. I apologize. You know, this was advertised as a tag match, which I get things happen, okay? But what I'm concerned about is this was advertised as a APCW tag title match.
Well, obviously, he doesn't have a partner. So, how are we supposed to defend the tag team titles if he doesn't have a partner?
Hang on. I made my debut last month. And so I think that I should have a chance at that because you have the titles. I know what I want from my rematch. Why don't you put the title on the lines tonight? Right?
Great proposition. It looked like Adamz is overly thrilled with that idea.
Unfortunately, they are the champions, okay? So if he says no, we'll have to figure out something else.
You know what? It doesn't matter. Hey guys, listen. He's scared.
Of course I'm not scared. What the problem is here is you don't know math. A tag team title match is when an opponent of the champions has two people to face. There's you, but there's no partner. Are you going to be his partner?
No, but I'll tell you what, it could be one-on-one, and if you're half the man you say you are, you could put both those belts on the line.
I don't have a tag team partner. I can't.
What do you guys think? Do y'all want to see it for the belts?
Guys. We understand something here. We understand. No, he's not scared. He's just kidding.
He said that, I did.
Put your money where your mouth is.
playing the card of is Eric Adamz a chicken or not? Challenge has been made. Literally, just threw the belts at Hale. That is his acceptance of the challenge.
APCW Tag Team Championship.
Now, this is a unique situation.
Introducing first, one half of the reigning. The Tag Team Champion, weighing in early today at 265 pounds, and is from the Carolina Fight Club, Eric Adamz.
That's an interesting change. He's introduced as the Tag Team Champion, representing the Carolina Fight Club.
Kentucky. He weighed in early today at 210 pounds. The challenger, Landon Hale.
Landon Hale has basically talked himself into Tag Team Championship match.
CW Tag Team Championships.
Or at least talked himself into keeping his Tag Team Championship opportunity. You didn't catch everything. That was a quick recap is that Landon was supposed to have been here with Darkman. Darkman sick. Eric Adamz, his partner, Jeff Lewis Neal, is unavailable. But Hale has pretty much convinced Adamz to give him a Tag Team Championship match, although it is only a one-on-one contest. So if Hale is successful in this encounter, he would indeed walk over the Tag Team Championship, and one would think that he would be able to name his tag team partner at that point. Got the easy crowd favorite here is Landon. You hear them chanting, "Let's go, Landon." Adamz is being out-wrestled at the point. Got a side headlock, and he's trying to find his way out of it. There's a breakdown, puts the foot in the back of the knee. To the top wrist lock. Chin lock. This is a very opportune position for Hale. I mean, for 2 straight months, he's now found himself in a position where he's on one side of the Tag Team Championship equation. Big shoulder block. Adamz comes off and just gives him the old Bull of the Woods routine. Runs him down. Just told him to hold on. He's going to take a little walk here on the outside. I guess he wants to address some of these people that's giving him cat calls and boos and all this stuff. And remember, he's the champion here, so the time is on his side. He just said he can do this all night long, which is absolute fact. Does not have to go in there and win against Landon Hale. The onus to win is on Hale.
See what I'm dealing with here? Look what he's doing, trying to attack me from behind. You see how these fans are disrespecting me?
Talking about Hale's fan base out there. Despite the fact that he's out there doing all this, Hale doing the smart thing, not being overly aggressive, not trying to chase him down, not looking to make a mistake. The fans out there telling Eric Adamz, get into the ring. I think Hale is smart enough guy to know that I should not be chasing him down right now, that I might be lured into a trap. Meanwhile, Adamz is breaking the momentum. Landon, you see him on the inside. He also knows that the chants for Landon Hale do not sit well with Eric Adamz. He's encouraging the fans to keep it going. Adamz is getting back into the ring. Here goes, are you ready or what? Even though it was he that was out there stalling, it's like, are you ready or what? It's all mind games, folks. All mind games. Like I said, you gotta think that the normal rules would apply. And the onus to win is going to fall on Landon. He's going to have to get him by pinfall or submission in order to pull those titles away from Eric Adamz. Last month, we saw a little bit of the recap where Hale was tagging up with Jordan Kingsley. And unofficially, he was a cohort of the Tag Team Championship there, as was Adamz. They were both working for their particular halves of the belt. At that point, came up a little bit short, the team of Kingsley and Hale. Now Hale finds himself going for it solo. It's an interesting position. I've only seen it happen a few times in wrestling. It's unique, to say the least. Beautiful bridge by Hale. Pulls himself back up. Trying to counter the strength there, Adamz. Wrist lock. Adamz with the roll through. Twist out the arm. Wrist lock applied. Ooh. There's a little smack in the face. He just heard him say, "You don't think I know how to wrestle?" Roll through that Adamz did was shown up by Hale as he not only does a roll through with a one-handed cartwheel and brings the back out into an armbar. Center of the ring. Referee's down checking to make sure there is no submission. I don't think Adamz is going to give this up, especially not at this point in the match. He seemed to enjoy walking around, parading around, if you will, with both title belts. That's a little too much. Knee driven down into the wrist. There it Adamz. Another wrist lock applied by Hale. Adamz is looking for a way out of this. It looks like he hasn't thought of what to do yet. You can see him. He's motion like, "Hey, hold on a second." Telling him no. Hale forces Adamz over with that second twist. And again, tries the knee, this time on the forearm. Paralock. He's really just working that left arm of Eric Adamz. Perhaps he's going to be looking for an arm bar to submit him. There was a quick escape by Adamz there, showing that he does have it in him. Some people don't look and think that he can wrestle the way that he does, but Adamz is very accomplished. Don't believe it. Go back and watch any of those Fight Club matches. He breaks it out. Of course, the Fight Club that we knew then is not the Fight Club or the Eric Adamz that we know now. Hale, beautiful move, walking the ropes, much like the spoiler. Float over, takes him down to the middle of the ring. And now a quick arm drag. He was going for another one. Adamz saw it coming, walks away, but he gets caught with that second one anyway. But perhaps I should go up and say someone a little more contemporary like The Undertaker. Because most people probably don't know what the spoiler is. Armbar applied. Adamz looking for an escape. Gets back up to a vertical base. You can't out-wrestle a quick shot in the chest and break it, which it did. Deep arm drag. Hale was coming off the ropes, saw that Adamz was about to set him up for a backdrop. He popped him, got him right back to where he wanted him. I think Adamz is a little annoyed. Probably did not anticipate Hale being as good as he is. Forearm shot to the chest, side headlock applied. That's a forearms right to the rib cage of Adamz. Here shoots him off. Leapfrog. Excellent height, deep arm drag. And again, Hale able to position Adamz back where he wants him. You see Adamz screaming.
What are you doing now, huh?
Trying to figure it out.
I know what to do. I know what to do.
You know what to do?
You heard him there. He just said, "I know what to do."
What do you say?
I don't know if he's trying to convince himself, Hale, or the referee, but he's saying he knows what to do. I guess we're going to find out if that's true. Back up to his feet. Apparently knowing what to do is a knee shot to the abdomen. And that probably is as good a way to break a hole as any. They need a clothesline by Hale. Oh! He's about to try to leapfrog him, but Hale comes with a spin wheel kick and takes Adamz down. Now several shots, backs him up into the turnbuckle. Hale is in complete control right now. The other one. Hale shoots from one side to the nose, reversal by Adamz. Adamz charges in, catches the turnbuckle as Hale gets out of the way. Hale comes over, Adamz pushes him out. And he pops him in the face, open hand slap. Yelling out to the fans, "Who's the man?" A forearm shot, pops Hale again. Hale doing everything that he could to keep himself from going splat on that floor. Remember, there are no pads in the APCW ring. Adamz had him set up possibly for a high knee lift. Hale saw it coming, got out of the way. Adamz just crotched himself, and now he's seated on the second rope. And getting caught with a seesaw. Big right hands. A solid right hand sends Adamz to the floor. Adamz looks the worst for wear out here right now. They are still rooting for Landon, who seems by like that's what it's about right there, those tag team championships. But it seems basically in full control. Landon sizing them up off the ropes. Shot through, caught him on the outside. Suicide dive. Eric is just in bad shape. The only downside there is that you cannot win the championships on the floor. You've got to get him into the ring. Adamz tried to get back in. Popped him in the abdomen with a forearm shot. Tried to do a cheap kick, but he got caught. And caught with a high knee. 1, 2. See his fans coming up out of their seats, wanting Landon to have gotten that, and I would have thought he got it. That big high knee that he just popped Eric Adamz in the face with. But it was not enough. If Eric Adamz were not made of such stern stuff, I would say he would be done right now. Adamz grabbed the tights and just forced Landon Hale face first into the second turnbuckle. And again, walks him around, shoots him, almost lawn darts him. That was unique. Almost lawn darts him into the second turn up there and used that rope to pop him. He just kicked the rope, like rubber banded into his face and knocks Hale back down. This is the moment that Adamz was looking for. Double sledgehammer right to the back, going for the cover. 2, Hale gets out. Said Adamz is looking for this moment. And driven up by the hair. Measuring them out for those right hand shots. Going for the cover again. Did not get the 3 count, but now he's going to potentially choke him out. Referee's over there making sure that it is not a choke. Adamz has him neutralized. And Hale is able to get into there as long as he got that massive arm wrapped around the chin of Landon Hale. Somehow gets back up to his feet, fires some elbows into his stomach, and Adamz with a spine buster when Hale came off the ropes. Whatever he was attempting to do got cut short. Hale gets out again. Showing a lot of guts, a lot of intestinal fortitude. And it's odd to say, look what the Tag Team Championships means when you're looking at a singles match, but I have to say it, look what the Tag Team Championships mean in this match. Big chop sounds off through the building. Adamz sizing up again. Another chop. Him, who's the man? Now it's Hale's turn. Another chop. A third one. Into the ropes. Reversal by Adamz. Hale in, and he catches him with a back elbow. Whatever momentum Hale was seeking to gain got shut down by the powerful Eric Adamz, who, as I speak, is, I guess we'll have to go with his phrase, is the Tag Team Champion. Adamz is trying to get something off of the second rope. Hale caught him. The headbutt puts Hale back down. Adamz back up. Ready to size him out. Gonna do. Drop kick from the second rope. Caught him. Hooks the leg. Great cover, but not enough. hold Landon Hale down. See, just in the covers alone, that Eric Adamz is no longer taking Landon Hale lightly. It is a stark difference between what he saw at the beginning of this match and now. He'll try to get himself back up to his feet. Counters that rear waistlock. Counter by Adamz. Counter by Hale. They're just going round and round right now. But it is an elbow that stops that rotation as Adamz tries to shoot Hale out. I don't think he caught the fact that Hale caught himself before he hit the floor. Shoulder block. Springboard in the DDT. Not enough body on the shoulders. Landon Hale desperately tried to get that cover following that beautiful DDT, but it was not enough to hold Eric Adamz down. Referee's making it clear. It's a 2. People in the building want Landon Hale to score this win. And as good as it is right now, I would have to say it would qualify as a huge upset for Hale to walk away with the championship at this point. Let's try to get it together. Get back up to his feet. Size up and get ready to strike Eric Adamz. And he catches him with a clothesline, sends him down to the mat. Ducks underneath the clothesline as Adamz. Catches him before he I was going to say catches him before the back body drop, but Hale absorbed that, caught with a clothesline, load on with head scissors, sends Adamz down to the turnbuckle, twisting forearm shot right in the corner. He's looking to score this win now. Sling blade, hooks the leg, and a 2 count. And that was a tight pin, but it was not enough to keep the champion down. Fighting for it. He is fighting to retain. Adamz looks like he is completely out of gas. Hale looking like he needs to figure out what can I do next. He is in solid control now. Sizing Adamz up once more. And what he can bring to the dance here that will put Eric Adamz away. Picking him up. Pass for a suplex. Adamz caught the counter with forearm shots. Sambo slam. Some call it Uranagi. Goes on the cover. No. You can see people. Some out there may be disputing that call. They wanted it to be over. They were trying to will it to be over. But it is not enough. I was calling for it, telling me, let's stick with them. And they are doing it. They're on their feet for Landon. Adamz trying to get back up to his feet. Goes in, Adamz catches the foot, backhand. Turns Hale around. Head and arm suplex, puts Landon Hale down. Now he's saying it's over. Short arm clothesline. Hooks the leg. Hale finds his way out of it, and you gotta think, look at the expression on Eric Adamz' face. Surprise. I know he thought that was going to be it, and you have to question whether he, in his mind, is thinking that I wish my partner was here. Somebody he could tag off to. But he's got to pull this one out all out on his own. Straps are coming down. There's a little bit of Memphis for you. And Hale is saying, bring it on. Forearm shot. And Hale returns it. Sends it back into the ropes. And a forearm shot by Adamz. They are just trading it out right now. It is a wrestler's exchange. Center of the ring. Who's going to blink first? If they just pop each other with forearms, well, it ain't going to be a matter who blinks. It's a matter who gouged out the eyes. And there's Adamz who gouged it out. Open palm strikes now. And he's going for a series of them. Pops him, turns it around. German suplex with a deadlift right off of the mat. But Hale still finds a way out. Look at the background there. You can see even Robert Gibson was surprised that Hale had that much left in him. Crowd chanting Landon. And at this point, you've got to believe that the championships are just fingertips length away from Landon Hale. And there's a slap. That wasn't even a cross strike, but just a disrespectful slap, and that wakes Hale up. And just shot to the side of the head. Reversal. Hale's got him, grabs a power driver. Adamz trying to fight it, and he does. Sends him over, but Hale holds on. Sits down. Hale able to counter. 2. Adamz able to escape. And he goes for another one. Quick roller by Hale. Adamz escapes that one. Not going to need a clothesline. Roll up by Adamz, and he's got the tights. After all of that, a quick roll up and the use of tights for leverage and the tag team champion, Eric Adamz, survives. And I use the term survive, not win.
APCW Tag Team Champion, Eric Adamz.
And the boos rain in for Eric Adamz as he got both belts back in his possession.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
They are booing him incessantly. He's landing in the ring, but you have to give that young man a great bit of credit, a ton of credit for the fight that he brought going after the Tag Team Championships on his own. And despite that loss, I don't think it's changed anything with the crowd here, as you can see and hear. There will be another day for Landon Hale.
I'll get him next time.
Tommy Penirelli. What can I say about you, man? Let's see. Over 10 years experience in a business. First ever APCW heavyweight champion. And one of the greatest things that's ever come out of APCW. I'll give you that. But I almost beat you. I came this close last time we were in the ring. I mean, you had to cheat to win, but I still came this close. And this Saturday, February 9th, at Airway Christian Academy, I get my rematch. And this Saturday, I'm gonna show Douglasville, Georgia, that you're just a one-trick pony. And you're not gonna hit me with that cheap shot again. The only thing that's gonna happen is we're gonna get in that ring. I'm gonna put my hands around your neck, and I'm gonna put you through the mat. When I do, this is all over.
February 9th, Oliver Steele calls himself the Strongman. You might as well call yourself Stay Puffed. You got some set of cojones on you, bro. Calling me out again? Me? Are you kidding? Well, this has to be a joke. You see, I saw your little promo, bro. I saw your little video. And you think you're going to put your hands around my neck and you think then it's going to be over? Wrong, dude. It was over before it began. Your first mistake was getting in the ring with me the first time. Your second mistake and your biggest mistake is calling me out again, asking for a rematch. You see, the Italian-American bad boy, mafioso, I don't run away from a challenge. You want me? You got me February 9th. See, the first time I underestimated you, the first time I took it easy on you. See, now you just blatantly pissed me off. So now I'm going to have to hurt you. Now I'm going to have to end your short-lived career. So Hey, strongman, do me a favor. You might as well hit the gym. You might as well do your cardio because you're going to need it. Because on February 9th in Douglasville at APCW, let's just say it's going to be a night you ain't going to forget. Especially when you're laying in the hospital with concussion. All right, stay puffed. See you February 9th.
Just saw the videos, and now we got the man, the mafioso, the Italian American bad boy, Tommy Penirelli, who has just been angry for months at APCW. Go back and look at any of this stuff. It started with him just berating and following Damien Bennett out for a tag or for a championship rematch for months on end. Then it turned into being angry at Jordan Kingsley. Now is Oliver Steele for calling him out. I mean, he has just had a chip on his shoulder for a long time. And I don't know if I would be happy being across the ring from him at this point. He's been taking a lot of aggression out on anybody that he can get his hands on at this stage of the game. But Oliver Steele has been one guy that has been up to the challenge, and look at it, even the referees and the ring announcer especially doesn't want anything to do with it. Ring announcer again trying to get away. And probably the smart thing to do. Have the strong man, Oliver Steele, making his way out the ringside. Now, of course, in this particular contest, he looks like a determined man, too. I was going to say, in this particular contest, I easily would give the strength advantage to Oliver Steele. However, it would be foolish to discount the experience of Tommy Penirelli. Penirelli being the first ever APCW champion and the first man to hold that championship on 2 different occasions. He knows what he's doing. He has taken on the gambit of different wrestlers and different styles. And not going to wait for him to get into the ring, apparently, as he just charged across the ring and caught him with a drop kick and sent him out to the floor. Big right hand, and Steele is down already. He's trying to get that jacket, another jacket off of him. Ow! Whipping him with his own jacket. The referee's trying to get him to get back into the ring, but Tommy is not listening to anybody right now, and I don't think the referee's going to be any sort of exception to that rule. Big chop. And he got the jacket back up. You can hear the pain coming out of the mouth of Oliver Steele, and I don't think that is any sort of exaggeration. It looks and sounds painful. He drives his back into the side of the ring apron. Is this even going to be a match? Tommy is not happy at being called out at all. And it sounds as if, or it looks as if that Steele is going to pay the price for it. Tommy is just slapping him around. They're going to need that clothesline. Straight by Steele. He hoists him up. Got him into a fighter's carry and just dropped him over. He's still feeling the effects of what Tommy put him through earlier. The question right now is, can he turn around? He comes out of the corner, charges in there with an avalanche. Penirelli down on his knees in the corner there. Steele's going to have to press that advantage. Short shot by Penirelli and a break of the eyes. And another short right hand, but the right hand with a lot of impact. Puts Steele down. Double axe right onto the shoulders. He's trash talking. That's another shot. Oh, look, getting back up to his feet. Big shot. This looks less and less like a wrestling match, more like punishment. Dealer of the punishment, in this case, Tommy Penirelli. Steele's not going to stand for it. He gets caught him charging in, gave him a big boot. Back suplex. Puts Penirelli down, goes for the cover. And the 1 count, Tommy gets the shoulder up. Still trying to get himself back together. And I think the effects of what Penirelli did to him at the beginning stages of this are really adversely affecting Oliver Steele's ability to fight back efficiently. Steele's trying to struggle to get a breath, trying to fend off Oliver Steele, trying to fend off Tommy Penirelli. Got a front face like a fly. Referee looking in there trying to make sure that there's nothing illegal going on, although I think Penirelli's doing probably a masterful job of shielding his body and any illegal tactics he may be using. There's that show of strength there by Oliver Steele. He's going to have to use every bit of that strength to counter the aggressiveness of Penirelli here. Drop kick, caught him right on target, right in the chest. Driving that air out of the lungs of Oliver Steele and just blatantly breaking the eyes. And the symphony of hate that is raining on Tommy Penirelli only serves as a motivator to keep him going. Right hand to the rib cage, which is already targeted, already hurt him with. That running neck whip, move made famous once upon a time by one Kurt Hennig, a.k.a. Mr. Perfect, goes for the cover. Steele kicked out. Not only kicked him out, but he kicked him outside of the ring, so there's still power left in that body. Penirelli is not done yet. Right hand to the back.
I thought he was going to hurt me. I thought he was going to put his hands around my neck and hurt me.
He is joining up with the fans. I thought he was going to hurt me. Still trying to bring it home now. Just to the ropes. Big clothesline. Going for a cut. Penirelli out again. Penirelli's strategy may have been masterful in his own unique way, his own devious and unique way, attacking him at the beginning. There's the drop toe hold, which basically set Steele up for that side kick that we just saw delivered, but it's not enough to keep Steele down. Penirelli is just picking them apart. Sherlock applied. Crowd trying to get Oliver Steele motivated, trying to give him the will to win this. And I cannot state it enough. Penirelli knows what he's doing. Even if he's being a little arrogant in how he's pursuing Oliver Steele. Right hand. And he just, there's nothing nice about that. He just tosses Steele out to the floor. Kids are trying to wheel him back up to his feet. Penirelli is just, he's very laxed. He's aggressive in his beatings, but he's lax in going for the win. Which only makes me believe as how important is the victory to him at this point. Is he just looking to punish Oliver Steele for the comments in that video that we saw earlier? Steele with a big boot. Puts Penirelli down. himself back to his feet. Adamz still already in the ring. There will be no count out. Penirelli's back in. Will it be enough to turn the tide for Steele? As he charges back in, looking like he's going for a second avalanche. Penirelli got out of the way in a big German suplex. Huge show of strength by Penirelli. Goes for the cover. Steele able to get his body twisted and get that shoulder up. See Penirelli right there saying that was 3. Doesn't believe the referee, and he's having words with him right now. Maybe he's saying that anything else that happens at this point is your fault. It hurt Penirelli as much as it did Steele. So sized up, goes for a big right hand, but Steele got out of the way of it. DDT. Says Penirelli down. This could do it, going for the cover. That left shoulder comes up off the mat. Tommy Penirelli, the mafioso, still involved here, still in the match. Back body drop, but Penirelli caught him. But to his dismay, Steele just sat down on him. That could do it. 1, 2, no. I'm surprised. And the right shoulder comes up off of it. And it was a great counter by Steele. Great counter on both ends. Penirelli stops himself from flying in there with that backdrop. Oliver Steele just dropping down to prevent the sunset flip. Penirelli tried to catch him with that neck breaker. Steele wouldn't go, so now he just gives him a forearm shot in lieu of that. Penirelli, always a man that can think on his feet. Swing neck breaker. 2. Not enough. Going forward. We had the blatant chokes, blatant eye rakes. I mean, I don't know what else Penirelli is going to look do. What else does the referee have to take, from the disqualification? Maybe he's scared to do it. Let's roll through. 1, 2, 3. Great roll-up, and you saw Oliver Steele not only did the roll-up, but he grabbed the wrist, Tommy Penirelli, to keep him from reaching out for the ropes. An expert move there. So he scores the win, even though he took a hell of a beating to get there. Oh! And it is not going to be enough, folks. It is not going to be enough. Tommy Penirelli is not going to hear this today. And he just went in the ring for his stick back. Ow! Penirelli has already damaged the ribs in the course of the match, and now he's got this stick and he's going to beat him with it. There's a second shot. And just intimidated the referee right out of the ring. The referee's wanting to get in there and help him, but it ain't much he can do. Not while Tommy's wheeling that stick around. Looking like he just, I see Robert Gibson coming through the ropes here. He's saying that's enough. And maybe, just maybe, that's somebody that he'll respect enough to give it a rest.
Hey, Gibson, you know something? I've been with you for 10 years. For 10 years, you always told me about respect. Is this what you're teaching these little cups of trash? They don't respect me. He called me out. Hey, you look at me when I'm talking to you.
Oh! Well, I guess that's what you're going to get if you put your hands on the Hall of Famer, particularly Robert Gibson. He was one of the legitimate tough guys of the business. Never mind the fact that he's had a Hall of Fame ring on the right hand that he just popped.
Hey, Tommy, you want to hear about respect? WWE Hall of Famer Robert Gibson said that little stunt's going to cost you 60 days suspension. Robert
came out to help out his proteges, Oliver Steele, and walk him out to the back. Save him from any further damage from Tommy. Tommy's frustrated and angry, but what is he going to do right now? Pointing Robert out, he says, "I see you."
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mike McKinney coming to you live from the All-Pro Championship Wrestling Training Facility. And coming up this Saturday night, February the 9th at Airway Christian School, in the main event of the evening, and make sure you mark your calendars to be there, for the heavyweight championship of APCW, Sean Sims, who's the champion, will be defending his title belt against the Prodigy, the high flyer, Jordan Kingsley. Jordan, are you ready?
Of course I'm ready. And I'd like to thank APCW for the opportunity to even have this fight. To move up to the heavyweight division, it means a lot. And to have the fans behind me since day one, pushing me, driving me, it's made me a better fighter. It's made me a smarter fighter. All right? And with the fans behind me, Sean Sims, there's no way you can defeat me. So February 9th, get ready. The Army, get ready. Because Kingsley's coming. And he has an army of his own. And it's the APCW fans. So February 9th, be there for the main event.
Mr. Sims, nice to see you, sir.
You know, I know it's a real pleasure to see me.
Well, I mean, you know, hey, we do our best, but you being the All-Pro Championship Wrestling heavyweight champion, will give you just honors. But Saturday night, you got a different type of an opponent in Jordan Kingsley.
Different type? What are you talking about? I can do anything he does.
Well, you took on Darkmon. You've had some heavy-hitting battles with Darkmon. We'll give you that. But going up against Kingsley, Kingsley is high flyer, super fast, up and down, off the ropes. That's a different type of an opponent that I'm not sure you.
I can't do that? Are you saying I can't get on top of the ropes? I can't be fast?
I'm not questioning your ability, sir, but I'm just saying Kingsley is a much different type of an opponent than what you've taken on so far.
You keep saying that. I'm thinking you believe that. It's not true. This title is staying with me. So Saturday, people need to get out their heads that Jordan Kingsley is going to win that match. It ain't happening.
Time for the main event. As you just saw, you heard words from Sean. Angel looks like she just had a problem. Anyway, words from Sean Sims in that video there, basically telling Mark that he can do anything that Jordan Kingsley can do. He pointed out a really good aspect of his matches, and that he's had a different type of opponent for the last couple of months, and that he has been wrestling off against a big monster like Darkmon. He's mostly power. Somehow Sean Sims, by hook or by crook, mostly by crook, has survived that. But here, he's got an entirely different style to deal with. And Sean is I don't know if he's convinced himself or he's trying to convince anyone else that he can do what Jordan Kingsley can do. He can wrestle, he can fly, he can do all those things. I find that a little difficult to believe, but time will tell. Of course, on the outside there, we got a fan base that is not too pleased with either Sean or Angel or Elrod, and they let them know via those signs that the Army has just gone out of their way to kind of yank out of the hands and tear up. Sean, the champion, has opted to enter the ring first. In usual cases, it's the other way around, but I guess in this particular instance, the champion wants to hog the spotlight, if you will. members of Angel's Army. Angel herself, Enforcer Elrod, or Southern Destruction Mr. Campbell to use. Champion himself, Big Sean Sims. Angel is still fighting with the voices in her head. The Elrod, partner of Sean Sims, is kind of put away. Although I'm sure he will not listen. When is he ever? And Jordan Kingsley is in the house. He's saying it is his time. He is looking for the championship. He is going to make the rounds to everybody walking through the building. And people who do not normally get the opportunity to slap hands with the wrestlers or the champions, he's going to walk through. He's a man of the people, that's for certain. This is the opportunity that Jordan Kingsley has been waiting on. He has wrestled a number of places in the Southeast. Really put his name out here, but APCW is and has been and will be his home. Championships here will mean the world. Stepping stone to your next level, your level up in your wrestling career. Sean Sims knows it, which is why he's holding on to it so good. Fans still do not like it, and they're still booing, as they always have. But the question is laid out, what have you done?
What have I done? Is that really the question you're going to present me with? What? J.R. Reynolds, I've beaten. Former APCW World Heavyweight Champion. Tommy Penirelli, 2-time, beat him. Next on the list is Sean Sims.
You don't stand a chance, Punk.
But really, what's bothering Angel? I wonder, she hasn't been the same since she took a choke slam from Darkbond. What happened then?
Wow. You just heard Jordan basically spit. Angel hasn't been the same since she took a choke slam from Darkbond. Angel's response, we don't talk about that, and slapped him in the face. Sean seems pretty pleased by that. Jordan's response there is that I'm going to take it out on him.
APCW Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. He hails from Queens, New York, and weighed in earlier today at 196 pounds. Jordan, the Prodigy, Kingsley.
Here he is. The match he's been wanting. Prodigy, Jordan Kingsley.
Campbell and the First Lady of APCW, Angel. He hails from Billerica, Georgia, and weighed in earlier today at 290 pounds. He is the reigning and defending APCW Heavyweight Champion, Sean Sims.
There's Big Sean Sims. As much as Jordan waited for this opportunity, Sean is a similar story. And he told it himself. He waited 2 years to get the shot at the championship that he now holds. Essentially had to go out and call out the champion in order to get that shot. But now he is no longer the hunter, he is the hunted, as the roles have reversed. He is the guy that people are coming after. Will he be able to hold it? Will he be able to maintain it? This is his challenge of the day. Jordan Kingsley, the Prodigy. Sean's got a big size, weight advantage. Claims he can do the speed, and agility, and wrestling technique that Jordan Kingsley will do. Well, I'll leave that open to debate. Sean just forced him into the corner. That was that size and strength. Jordan isn't backing down. Jordan's ready. Now the question is, what Sean Sims are we going to see today? We're going to see the muscle, or we're going to see the wrestler that he claims he is. It's the lockout. He forces him back into the corner again, using that weight, size and weight advantage. The power. A quick, cheap shot. But those things have to be expected by Mr. Sims. No, definitely needs real waist lock by Kingsley. Reversal by Sims. He ducks down, rolls through, real waist lock again. Trying to power with an elbow, break that grip. Looks like Sims is going to go for the wrestling. Float out by Jordan Kingsley. Great maneuver. Looks like Sims, look at that. Roll through. And surprisingly, Sean Sims is showing that he can go hold for hold. There's going to cover. Say there's a roll up. I might have gotten ahead of myself. You see him right there. He's pushing himself up to the rope, telling him to back it up. So in this particular exchange, as impressive as Sean Sims was, we have to give a note to Jordan Kingsley for almost scoring the 3 count and scoring it early. Now he's calling for the strength. He's going for the test of strength. Jesse Ventura used to call the Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Not exactly what I would do, but it looks like Jordan had a plan. He rolled it through, and now he's turned the leverage of the knuckles in his favor. He slips into the ropes, going for the monkey flip, but there's the strength. A movable strength. Pops him up, but Kingsley shot himself up to the top rope, used that leverage and shot him over with the monkey flip anyway. Not what Sims or I or anybody else in the building was expecting. Big drop kick out of nowhere. Catches him right on the button, side of the head, and Kingsley, it's like he's taking control. Shoots him into the turnbuckle. Slides through. And another drop kick. Down like a tree goes Sean Sims. Angels are worried on the other side, going for the cover. Sims got that shoulder up. I've said previously on other videos, I'm not sure if I've seen a more natural athlete than Jordan Kingsley. There's a reason that they have nicknamed him the Prodigy. Sims is going to have to kind of fight through that natural athleticism if he is going to retain the championship this evening. Side headlock by Jordan Kingsley. Walks him up the ropes. Takes him with the headlock takeover from the elevated position. He is holding Sean Sims down. Sims just got into a leg lock. These are the head scissors. I'm sure Sims is not out completely expecting the abilities of Kingsley to be what they are. Look at the shock and awe that's on the face of Sims right there as he got himself out of suspending himself in the air out of the head scissors and shoots back over with a side headlock. So Sean did not know what to do to counter, didn't know what to expect. Side headlock still being applied by Kingsley. They're getting themselves back up to the feet. Angel out there just having a hard time with that crowd. Forearm shots to the back. Shoots Kingsley off underneath the clothesline. A beautiful drop kick. It sends Sims down. And there's another one. I don't know many people that do a more picture-perfect drop kick. And it may be difficult to get those picture-perfect drop kicks in close quarters, but somehow or another, Landon Kingsley is able to do it. He's off into the ropes. Springs towards it and shoots himself back into the ring. And I don't think as much as Sims is talking the talk that he can do these things. I'm not sure if that is something he can do. Jordan's just showing that he's a complete package as it relates to that athleticism and agility. Goes back into the ring. Charges him, tucking in the clothesline. Sims just caught him. With a rear waist lock. He's trying to get out of it. Great twist into the drop toe hold. Got the leg. That Sims kind of in no man's land, so to speak, and that Kingsley almost dancing his way down to out of cravat. Chancellor.
You got this. What do you say?
How long will he be able to hold it? It is as much of a suspension on the body of Jordan Kingsley as it is painful for Sean Sims.
Break it. He's got his hand on it.
Somehow he's able to drag his body over and get the ropes. Elrod shouting out that he's got the ropes, even though the referee's right there to see it. I guess he wanted to make sure. Comes Kingsley. Head scissors. Takes him over. With ease. Back again. Another head scissors. And again shoots Sims over with ease. And now you got Angel. I don't know if she's complaining about necessarily because nothing illegal has happened yet. Certainly not from the hands of Jordan Kingsley. Elrod, of course, is trying to get himself involved in there. Kingsley gets him off. Side headlock. Referee still being distracted. Elrod grabbed the top rope. Kingsley coming in, didn't see it. And when he was running to turn and bounce off the ropes like he would normally do, the leverage wasn't there and he just rolled out. Sims is trying to finish this thing off. He's going for a cover, but Jordan, despite the fact that he hit the floor, still has enough left in him to try to get his shoulder off of the mat. And that landing on the floor may be a telltale sign. It's a shot to the side of the ribs. A couple of them shoots into the ropes. He gets caught with a clothesline. Short arm clothesline by Sean Sims. Kicks into that. Sims is looking to try to get this thing going. He's been on the wrong end of the match for some time now, and this is the point that he's been looking for, where he can exert that strength advantage. Jordan is trying his best to fight from underneath and get himself back into the game. There's a slap for Sims. He is going to be defiant. Ooh, man. He's going to be defiant to the end, but I mean, we've seen a couple of slaps here earlier in the night, but nobody slapped it back like Sean Sims just did right there. I mean, he took him across the ring with that slap. And a nasty suplex. You can see the pain in Kingsley's face. Kicks out. Kingsley's trying to find air or opportunity here to turn this thing around. Chance for Jordan. But what is it going to do for him right now? With Sean Sims in control. It's popping, shoves him down. Sean Sims may not have a big rooting section, but he's got the two people that he wants to root for. That's Elrod, Campbell, and Angel. He charges in. Oh, man. A nasty charging clothesline in the turnbuckle. Nowhere to go except down. And Jordan Kingsley. Sean is just talking major trash to Kingsley right here. I don't know if Kingsley has anything left in him to keep this thing going. Nasty chop. I said it earlier with that slap in the face. He took it, but he's also dishing it back out. There lies the difference between Sean Sims and everybody else. The ropes. High back drop. Just hoisted him up in the air and let gravity do the rest. And a clothesline. Again, he came in like a train and he just let gravity do the rest. Elrod over there is just a bonus on behalf of Sean Sims. Shoots him back into the ring while Sims on the inside, like a well-oiled machine, distracts the referee. Goes for the cover. Goes for the count. This is where we have the problems. The referees and multiple bodies at ringside. Referee Brian Brock can only do so much. You got Angel on the outside. You got Elrod on the outside. You got Sean Sims on the inside. And he's got to watch Jordan Kingsley as well. There's just a lot going on. And Sean is now looking to just break the back of Jordan Kingsley, hopefully to force him into a submission. But Jordan is saying no. He's not trying to give it up. Trying his best to reach for the ropes. And I don't know if he's got enough in him to be able to pull his body and Sean Sims' body away to break the count. Break the hold. Jordan may be able to wiggle himself free though. It doesn't look like Sean's got a good position on right now. Jordan just rolled through. Backstabber by Sean Sims. See the pain is shooting through the back of the cage.
What do you got to say now, huh?
Now Sean taking the time to yell at the fans. Cranking it again. Jordan trying to find something, trying to find that extra bit of energy. Trying to find that extra fire. You hear people say, come on, Jordan. And Sean is determined to cut that down. Not only cut it down, I mean, he looks like he's trying to make a point. Basically forced to break the hole for him going into illegal tactics, digging up at the eyes and the nose of Kingsley. You can barely see right now. Open chop. It's not enough to take Sims down. It's backing him up a tad. That's another one. We can feel it. Sims. One big chop is all it took to bring that exchange to an end. Angel is pleased. Over on the side, clapping. This may be the thing that redeems her night. Didn't start out good for her, but if her champion remains her champion, then I'm sure Angel will call it a good day. Great suplex by Sean Sims there, modified Northern Lights. Or I should say, perhaps a modified Exploder. Elrod saying it's over. Kingsley still trying to will himself back up to his feet. It's been unsuccessful thus far. And Sean is just trash talking still. Fans are saying, Jordan, and will it be enough? Breaks a grip. Looks like he was going for perhaps a Hurricanrana. Sean caught him. Slingshots him into the ropes. Can't hoist him up. There's a fireman's carry drop. Jordan is in bad shape. On the outside over there, there's arguing with some fans. Sean took a moment to just address those fans that's bothering him. Man, he's mad at him. The referee telling him don't get him out of here. And even Sean said, hey, no problem. I guess when you're in control like this, he's not concerned about how bad he needs to grab hair or perform any other illegal tactics. He doesn't need to do these things now because he is in full control of the match. And he's willing to comply with the referee. He grabs him and walks Jordan out, shoots him into the ropes. Goes for a clothesline, but now he just hooks it into a weird chin lock. Perhaps he's going to choke him out. It doesn't even look like it's an illegal choke. There's the body bites. Puts him right around the ribs. He'll be using those powerful legs to drive the air out of the lungs of Jordan Kingsley. And at the same time, he's got massive arm, the chin, and perhaps the carotid arteries. He could put Kingsley out. It seems as if that Sean Sims does want to show the world that he can wrestle. No, I thought Kingsley was done. He let it down for almost a split second. That third one would have been the charm, and he says it for Sean Sims. But Kingsley somehow found his way out of it. And I was saying Sims looks like he's wanted to compete and wrestle. Go hold for hold, and I guess that's easy to do when you beat your opponent up so much. And a roll through by Kingsley, too. Almost able to reverse that into a pin. Almost. Sean Sims found his way out of it. Kingsley now to do what he has to, step from the toes to get free. Doesn't need the clothesline. And a big kick out of nowhere. Just flew right into the face of Sean Sims. Sims in the turnbuckle. He's in the corner. Spinning forearm shot. Caught Sims. Now Kingsley trying to bring him out. Does so. Up on the second leg. So Sean back a little bit. Giving him some breathing room. Springboard to high cross body. He's going to do it. One. No. Sean had to dig down deep and make sure that shoulder was up at the 2 count. I was legitimately surprised when you see Angel there again. A little bit of a moment. Not sure the voices in her head are telling her, but I'm sure there is concern and there is worry. Especially when you're dealing with somebody the caliber of Kingsley. He's into the ropes. Oh. Looks like he was going for his variation of perhaps a lethal injection. Sean was able to counter that with a big shot. Reverse suplex. Cuts him up to the mat. Stomach first, now the drove the air out 2, 3. Amazing. Amazing.
8 seconds.
Sean Sims has won this match.
Heavyweight champion, Sean Sims.
Perhaps someone say he won by the skin of his teeth, but the truth of the matter is that he's won. Excellent. Andy just go get a microphone. came out, I guess, feeling good about the victory, just saying that we're going to issue open challenge. We've beaten everybody. Sean just won the match. And I'm not sure why you would immediately go out and do an open challenge like that. Perhaps that's what something that chokeslam too. And the first person to come to take that on is Chris Henry, somebody who has long said that he wanted a championship match. Perhaps he will be the next person to stand up to Sean Sims. I guess a little backnote here. For those long-term APCW followers, you may know that Henry does have history with Angel's Army. At one point in time, he was part of that faction. So if you think the reaction that Angel has here may be overreactive, you have to take that into account. She knows what Henry's capable of, and vice versa. He is aware of what the Army is capable of and how they operate and think. If anybody has a good shot, step in the ring with Sean Sims, a good shot to knock off the Army, who has insight to the Army, is that man right there, Chris Henry. He's now stepped out and become his own man.
I'm gonna make this quick. Sean, Angel, Elrod, it's not a pleasure to see you guys again. And you know, I think it's really funny because I think before the match, you asked Jordan what his qualifications were for that title.
Exactly. And you don't have any either.
Oh, really? Well, let me hit you with some fun facts. Since I started with APCW, I have wrestled in 15 plus states. I have wrestled in more title matches than I can count. I have gotten more people high up on the ladder interested in me than you could even imagine. But there's one thing I have not done yet. And that's win the APCW Heavyweight Championship.
I just said earlier that there's a reason that they come out to the APCW Championship. They know what it means. Henry, he wants that title, but that challenge that he just issued to Sean Sims is not going to go unchallenged, apparently. And here comes the man that beat him earlier in the night, Zach Mosley. So perhaps Zach wants a championship match.
Music, you played the wrong song, so thanks, you idiot. Second of all, I'm already done with you. You're irrelevant now. You can't decide if you want to stay or go. I'll make the decision for you. Give it back.
You really think you're hot stuff, don't you? You know what? If you want him, how about you go ahead so I can take that belt off you? How about that? Okay, how about it?
But that seems to be a very arguable point where you have Zach who just won against Henry early in the evening, and Henry comes out for a title match. I guess he's saying that he didn't deserve it.
Between y'all two, y'all ain't got a chance. It don't matter if it's you or him. I will take both of y'all home. But it ain't gonna happen that way. Let's do it.
Sean, they don't have a chance. Looks like he just wants them to work it out. And now Mosley setting Henry up. Henry doesn't know what's going on behind him. Oh! I stand corrected. knew exactly what was going on behind him. He might have gotten the win over Henry that night, but Henry certainly got the last laugh. So the title picture is in a state of flux. An open challenge has been made. Henry has come in and declared himself a contender for the belt. Mosley contests that contendership, saying that, hey, I beat you already. What do you stand in the line for? If anybody gets a shot, it should be me. Thanks for tuning in and watching All Pro Championship Wrestling.